Hey everybody, I hope you're having a good weekend. This next week is supposed to be pretty rainy, so there won't be a ton to do at the garden, but I'll go through a few things. One thing we'll need to do is transfer some of these seedlings into 4-inch pots. If you aren't familiar with that process and you're here and you need more information, let me know. But we'll want to do the kale, the kohlrabi, and the spinach, and only those that have true leaves. So this one does not have its true leaves yet, but this one does. So you can see the little leaves on here that are going to be leaves of the plant. So those are the ones that we want to transfer. And these are the 4-inch pots up here, which will need to be cleaned first. So what I do is I just put them in the sink with some of the Simple Green. I just do a little glove in there and then use this scrub brush and just get them cleaned out. Cormac wants to say hi. So we can do that. I do want to start some celery just because I've never grown it. So I'll have some celery seeds set out and we can just do a tray of celery. And then outside, we can keep harvesting the herbs, maybe just like a sprig or two of the dill. It looks like maybe the tarragon is not gonna make it too much longer, so maybe we can finish harvesting the tarragon, that one and this one, and then keep harvesting the parsley and clean up there's some yellowing leaves, so we can clean those up. We can harvest some kale here in Beck 5, and I think they're collards too. And then the tatsoi in this bed, let's clean up the yellowing leaves, and then, yeah, that one clean up. But we can start harvesting some of the larger leaves, even if they have some holes in them, I think that's okay. So harvest from the bottom up. And some of these are getting big enough to harvest. Most of them are little, but we could probably just get like a little bag full. Maybe like some on the bottom of that plant. And then there's also 2 tatsoi plants in this far bed 10 I think it is. Cormac's running over showing us. Yes, there we are. So we can harvest from that as well. I'm going to finish harvesting the cabbage this week. We can harvest a couple of leaves off of the kale plants. I harvested side shoots off the broccoli on Friday, and so there probably won't be a lot to harvest. Maybe a leaf or 2 off of the Swiss chard beds. Some of them didn't survive the recent cold snaps we've had, so we'll just have to trim off some of those. Yes, thank you. I did find a caterpillar on this collard plant. So just, oh yeah, there's something there. So just keep an eye on these. We might have to just keep checking and see what's going on here.
This one doesn't look very good.
Yeah, I see that. We'll also keep an eye on these, on the collards in this bed. There's something that has been nibbling pretty extensively on these plants.
But the back ones
yeah,
look pretty well.
Yeah, the back ones look good, so maybe we'll harvest a little bit. I thought it was maybe a rabbit that was getting in here, and that's why I covered it. But I don't know. These might just get pulled out. I did start some more collards in the greenhouse, so we'll see what happens with this bed. TBD. There is some cilantro in this bed, so just cut off maybe like a couple sprigs off of each plant. Can harvest some collards off of this plant, and I think that is about it. Kind of just cleaning up, harvesting a little bit here and there. If we get days without rain and we can just do some more work in the greenhouse. And if you're here and if you're really looking for something to do, the pots on that shelf can always be cleaned. And you can just set them out on this table in the middle to let them dry. So there's always that to be done. And I think, oh, one other thing. I keep forgetting to bring my trimmers, but one of these days I will bring my big trimmers and we can trim the lantana bushes out front. So I will have those in the greenhouse at some point this week, hopefully, if I remember. All right, I think that's about it. Thanks everyone. Have a good week.
Bye.
Bye.